And we're live. Welcome, everybody, to another day of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I believe last time I left off, I had completely and utterly beaten Crasher Wake's gym. I entered once. I entered and then didn't leave until everybody in his gym was knocked out, including himself. Tell me I'm not imagining this. The Great Marsh's Pokemon seem to be different from the ones yesterday. There are shuttle trains in the marsh called Quick Trams. You should take those if you're going to a deeper area in the marsh. Use a pair of binoculars to look out of the Great Marsh. You can see what kinds of Pokemon can be caught and where they are. When you're walking on the bog, sometimes sink right in. So I get so flustered trying to get out. No luck catching anything. Sure. Azurill, Carnivine, Bibarel, Bidoof, more Azurill. Freaking capitalists. Welcome to Great Marsh. Is this your first Safari game? Sure. When you enter the Great Marsh, you receive 30 Safari Balls. That's the only kind of ball you're allowed to use in the Safari game. The game is over when you run out of Safari Balls or when you've walked 500 steps. Please do enjoy the untamed nature of the Great Marsh. Okay. Doesn't actually explain. Welcome to Great Marsh, the home of Pastoria's Safari game. All you can catch for just 500 Poke. Would you like to play a Safari game? Yes. Great Marsh Area 6. Found these during a Safari game. Each of these TMs contains Defog, but none of my Pokemon can learn the move. You'd be doing me a favor if you took these. Easy. Ugh. Gross. Where's Surf? Say Team Black just said they had Surf, right? Yeah, okay, because I know Team Galactus said they were hiding Surf in here, right? Nothing here. $500 steps doesn't seem like all that much. A wild pooper. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I got a whooper. Area 1, 2, 3, or 4. Definitely looking up a math. Looking up the map. I don't even care. Alright, send that to a box. Let's use this rough map of the old one. Probably mostly the same, right? Maybe, maybe not. Great Marsh. Great Marsh. Brilliant Diamond. I want the map. Does no one have like a comprehensive map of the area? Daishitsuken. Shitsuken. Alright, I guess that is old-fashioned way. You're walking up boggy parts, sometimes you get sucked down. Getting free the bog takes time, which is a luxury. Is it a luxury? I'm not timed, right? I don't think I'm going to get... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get this Gible up to level before. Yeah. Sorry, Chi-Chi27. Where's the dang items? There we go. Another Wooper. I don't need another Wooper. No! I didn't want to do that. Okay, and I got 2 Woopers. Alright, well. Where am I? Area 3? Yeah, I think I'm in Area 3. Are the encounter rates increased in this game or what? You think I went to the Safari Zone to catch Pokemon? Nah. There we go. Paralyze heal. Oh, I'm in area 6 now. Am I? Five? Oh, it goes down? Why does it go down? What the heck? East of the two large rocks. No. An antidote. Okay. Hidden. Okay. Hidden as in... Didn't you get the HM Surf in here? No? I got Defog, which I guess is fine. And I'm getting out of here. Yeah, I'll get out of here. Alright, where to next? What is this dope? Aha, the package kind of came to the Whalestone warehouse, so now maybe it's my job to deliver this to the lake. Important mission. No making boohoo's like wandering off. Great Marsh. You're eavesdropping. I was just talking loud to myself. I wasn't in a hurry. I'd pulverize you with my Pokemon. But I gotta get out of my way out to the lake ASCP. So you're lucky. I'm out. And listen up, don't you? Listen up, you. Don't you dare follow me. Okay. Imagine like joining Team Plasma, and they're like, "Here's your blue bowl cut wig," and you're just like, "What?" Ooh. Especially go to the lake first. Yeah, I can loop back and go to Hearthome. I think in Platinum you did the Hearthome gym first, if memory does serve. How do I use fly? Can I use fly? Of course, I can't fly to the Valor Lakefront. Can't use rock climb, can't get that. Why is it like so blurry in the distance? Like, especially if I go up, like the trees are just like... I have to keep it around a lake area. Reason I'm not sure, apparently to protect the lake. But I wanted to... That was a clear indication to go follow him and go to the lake. After Crash Your Wake. What? Wait. Aren't I on Route 213? I talked to the guy. Yeah, chase the grunt. Okay. I chased the guy. Where'd he go? I don't see him. Oh, shoot. I am not streaming in the right category. Well, that's great. Haven't made that mistake in quite a while. Not in here. Because he said he went to Valor Lakefront. Yeah, this guy says he's going to push me. Oh my god, he just freaking cut right through. Stop, stop, yes, you. Sunny Shore City, which is down the road, has made a major blackout. Crews are working on. The road's closed now. Why would the road be closed due to a blackout? Where'd he go, though? Where is the grunt? Chase him. Did I like run right by him? Am I stupid? Not here or here. Oh, there he is. Persistent pest. If our plan works, our boss's dream comes closer to fruition. Boss's ideal world is going to be created. So I'm not going to waste some time on a nobody like you. I'm telling you now, don't you come chasing after me. How did I miss? Whoops. Not always going to plow into you every time we meet. So how's it going, Carl? Buffing up your Pokemon, eh? I'll test you and your Pokemon out, see how buff and tough you are. Okay. Shuddered. Do I have anything that's good against a flying type? No, no, no. Yes, of course I do. I think I got rid of Shockwave. Yeah. Oh well. Gonna use Aqua Jet, I bet. No. Well, it was its only chance to. Remember the first time it met me. Bye-bye. Oh, Grottle. Let's do this. Yeah, I can tell you raised your Pokemon to be tough. Still a shame that I probably ran right past that frickin' grunt. Not the best of moves. You know, you should really send out your guy first. Your first guy to use Stealth Rock. What just happened? You tell me I lost? Yeah. Yes, I did. Ooh! Harlequin's evolving. My first fully evolved boy. Wait, no, never mind. I have Electivire. I lied. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Boom. Has a savage nature, it will courageously challenge foes that are much larger than itself. Yeah. That's sick. Yeah, yeah, maybe you did get tougher since last time. That even shocked me a bit, so yeah, I got beat because I was careless. So hey, what was that Team Galactic guy all freaking out about? I don't know what he's up to, but you should chase him down. If you're not a Pokemon and you run away like that, you're a bad guy. Alright, Carl, next time I'm not holding back. If you're not a Pokemon and you run like that, you're a bad guy? There he is. We need the energy from the Valley Whimers to make this. It would take a scientific genius to make something like this. Therefore, our boss, who made this, is a scientific genius. Graw, you were eavesdropping. I was just thinking out loud. You're a persistent pest, and I'm getting tired of running away. But I'm not going to waste my energy knocking you around. Well, I'm going to waste my energy knocking you around. Why am I running like this anyway? That new universe the boss was talking about. It's giving me goosebumps thinking about it. So we use this. Good, you were eavesdropping. I was only talking to myself. You're persistent too. I'm pooped out from all the running, but I'm not going to battle you. Oh no, you're still on my tail. The lake's within sight. You leave me no choice. My Pokemon will knock you out. Alright. Why are you shuddering? There's no aerial ace or something? No. Take that. Easy. If I didn't run, I could have battled harder. I mean, whatever you tell yourself to fall asleep at night. Can't battle anymore. I'm running on fumes. I'll have to give this commander. Wish I got to use it in the lake. Well, hello there. Oh, hello. Long time no see. How is your Pokedex filling up? I came to research the folklore about the lake, but... Well, it doesn't appear as if the lake is open to the public now. You heard the folklore about it? They say that there's an island inside the lake and that a mysterious Pokemon resides there. No one must enter the chamber of that Pokemon. Sorry to change the subject, but have you seen the group of Psyduck on Route 210? Yeah. Yes, that's right, by the cafe on Route 210. You seen that group of Psyduck huddles with their heads in their, hands? Anyway, what you should do is use this medicine on the Psyduck. You're working on the Pokedex, so it would be worthwhile for you. You put the bag of secret medicine in your X key items. I went on a big adventure with the Pokedex when I was younger. I may help you uncover the secret behind mysterious Pokemon you're searching for. Hope you get to meet every kind of Pokemon there is to see. See you later. So where... Yeah, it's right here. For exploration's sake, I could just head back, but... It's over here. Celestic. Yeah, I'm gonna go the quick way. After all, I think there was part of this that I didn't explore. Proud of having a Pokemon that others don't have. Second prize on Tube Life's daily drawings. Nothing? Okay. Hey, you. I'd sensed the presence of a trainer for a while. It was you! Psychic Mitchell. Hunter. Dang it. I want to go first, taunt him. Dang it. Oh no, that's not good. Alright, enough of that BS. Yeah, there goes a quarter of my HP. There we go. Let's go. Let's do a quick old swap-a-rooney. Couldn't believe when fighting Maylene, she had... I specifically burned her Machamp to... her Machoke to lower its attack, but it had Guts. Psycho Cut, isn't it like a horrible move to teach Kadabra? Oh, bogus. What does that do? Like, make me easier to hit, right? No, make it harder for me to hit. Defeating you will be no easy matter. I mean, you already lost, so yeah. Kind of impossible to win after you've lost. Win a match that you've already lost. No, I wanna... There we go. Oh, you want to teach me something about Pokemon? Beauty Devon. Oh, I should have had... Should have had Harlequin out front. Whatever. Why is it not? That's special attack, speed, and special defense or whatever. Wasn't that like the signature move of come on. Of Volcarona back in the day? Look that up. Quiver Dance. Huh. Guess not. Level 34. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Actually, no. Probably better off to have Thunder Punch, because I've got a higher attack than special attack. Discharge is a good move, but I'll give up on it for now. Wow, is that right? Yep, that's how Pokemon works. What? You do? You do have a Pokedex. Thunder Punch. The opposing Ponyta died. That's right, they're a collector, so they only got one Pokemon. Keep going. Can't imagine like this collector is like, go, my Ponyta just gets punched and faints. And then you send the next one out, and then it gets punched immediately and then faints. So then you send the last one out. And then it gets punched and then it faints. So envious of your Pokedex. Win or lose, who oh my god. What is that camera angle? Who knows how this will go? We're playing for keeps. P.I. Carlos. Where's the looker? Critical hit. Unnecessary, but hey, I'll take it. Guessed wrong too often. No, I think it was just because you had 3 Goldines and you're going up to electric type Pokemon. Can't get in the groove, that's enough for today. Nice. Alright, might as well. Up. Alright, we got... Am I close? I'm close. It's weird that I kind of, like, I just skipped past here. It is wet and miserable for trainers. Nice. There we go. Sonic standing firmly, inclined to move at all. Would I like to secret message? Yes. They are not holding their heads in their hands. There we go. Oh good. Use the secret message I gave you. Psyduck are known to suffer from chronic headaches, but no one's been able to figure out what triggers the headaches. But yes, can I ask you a big favor? I want you to deliver this old charm to my grandma in Celestic Town. I know there are some rare Pokemon between here and Celestic Town, so it'll be worth your while to go. Okay, sure, why not? She the champ, baby. Put the old charm in your bag's key items pocket. My grandma has this sort of bossy air about her. I think you'll recognize her right away. Yes, I'm sure you will. She's the elder of Celestic Town. As for the location, look on your town map. You literally have a map, my guy. As for the location, you literally have a map, dude. Okay, I'm counting on you. See you again down the road. Why? Swimmy, swimmy, swimmy. Oh, that's what that thing was. I'm one of the ninja trio. Being discovered means I must battle. Okay. Let's see if I can pull this off. Yep, I can. It's like, ah, electric type? Ground type like me will be just fine. Oh. That's what you gotta be wary of in tournaments. One time I had, I was like fighting in a tournament, and I had a team that had done really well in the battle subway. This is black and white. And it was like an Aerodactyl and a Mega Garchomp. Aerodactyl used Rock Slide, Mega Garchomp used yeah. I expected that. What was I saying? So, you know, Aerodactyl used Rock Slide and Mega Garchomp used Earthquake. And so, obviously, it wouldn't affect Aerodactyl. Cool. But my problem was, or so like I would encounter Jolteons, and Jolteons would always try to use Thunder Shock on Aerodactyl. It'll be super effective. So I'd have Aerodactyl use Protect, and then Garchomp use Earthquake, would knock the Jolteon out easy. So then I fight a real-life person with Jolteon, use Protect, Jolteon goes first, uses Hidden Power on my Garchomp. It's Ice type, doubly super effective, knocks it out. Oops. I concede defeat. Yeah, you can have like Hidden Power be 80 power, 100 accuracy, any move, special or physical, if you manipulate your IVs, right? What's up with these like lily pad? A wild Staraptor. Okay. I use a hidden move Defog. I can clear up the weather with 2 flaps with Starabria's wings. How does Defog work? You ask your bird Pokemon flap their wings to blow the fog away. Oh, there he is. Yeah, it's like when they give you unlimited use of the moves, it's like, why even bother? Like, I can't access this area until I get Defog. Well, I guess I could miss it if I didn't go to the Safari game. That's true. What is Scorpy? Like poison and dark, right? It's not bug. Like you want to say it's bug? No, it is bug. Poison and bug. Skorupi's poison and bug. But Drapion is poison and dark. Gotcha. That's a big looking thing. Back and forth. Thunder Punch. Nah, I think I'll keep going with what I got. I think I'll keep using my strategy. Been good enough. There we go. So with you didn't give me any openings. I mean, sorry, man. Oh! An ace trainer. It's an ace trainer. I have to take battles in stride. I need to stay cool and calm, whether I win or lose. Are you going to flip out once you lose? Hopefully you're stronger than the... Usually ace trainers have, like, more than 2 Pokemon? Where'd you get one of those? Blub, 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 blub. Ah, what a shame. Aye, we lost. Yeah? It's amazing how many people in the Pokemon world don't get the general concept of have more Pokemon means... Oh, frick. There's a double battle. There's a trainer, Zach. You ready? Let's do this. Jen, watch this. I'm going to use everything you taught me. In the Pokemon world, where you're allowed to have 6 Pokemon, have 6 Pokemon. Gyarados. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna shudder here. No. Interesting. Nice. Dang it. Oh well, I'm not going to use any special moves anyway, so. Oh. Okay, yeah, I thought... I thought, Electric was not very effective as electric, but it's just that I haven't seen a Raichu before. Alright, I'll still go first, though. There we go. Alright, with that win, I have to use the bathroom. So I'll put in a word from our sponsor, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Y'all miss me? Oh, excuse me. Just got embarrassed for my little buddy here. Wow, someone that's even better than Jen. I thought he was gonna go, little buddy, I thought we were dating. Oh. Seem to have a lot of confidence. Let's see if it's justified. Don't worry, my guy. It is. Watch this. Easy. Luxio. Sure, why not? Oh no, my attack fell. Although I think Dusclops... Is Dusk Noir? I think Dusclops has more attack than Dusk Noir. Duh. I don't know. Can't remember. Bro. Okay, defense. I was gonna say. Let's growl. keep lowering my defense or my attack, it's not gonna do much, dude. Almost. Ow. How are you slower than me? Alright, let's end this. Total loss for me. I would love to save my progress. Oh, it's the third of the trio. Ninja can use all sorts of cool techniques. Ninja Boy Davy. Flying bug and poison or something? I don't know. More like fainted and poison, am I right? Oh, hey, Pumpkin Man's about to evolve. How does Duskull evolve? $37, Dusclops. Gotcha. Ninja techniques failed to work. I mean, you hid pretty well. It's a ninja gym leader somewhere far away. Koga. Become a devotee of theirs. Koga and Jasmine? Say Koga's, yeah. Buff physique is just for show. I mean, when you're a Pokemon trainer, it kind of is just for show. Like, you could be morbidly obese and still be a good Pokemon trainer as long as your mouth works. Right? Oh, wrong move. Suppose my choke is getting pumped. There's like a glitch in the first game that made it so you couldn't, like focus energy actually lowered your ability to get critical hits or something like silly like that. What is Krogunk? 37? Nice. Curse. I mean, Curse is a good move for ghost types. But not, I mean, in like the battle tower. But not really in... Because you don't need to just knock out 6 Pokemon with your 6 Pokemon, right? When you're in... Oh, it's a Ninja Boy. We ninjas appear where you least expect us. Okay. Because, like, you want to be better. Because on any given route or whatever... You're going to encounter more than 6 enemy Pokemon. So if you can, like, Destiny Bond all of them in a regular match, cool. You win, right? I'm trying to... No, whoever uses the move loses. If you use a move... I think if both Pokemon faint due directly to the use of a certain move, whether that move have recoil or be Destiny Bond or Explosion, the Pokemon that used the move loses, I want to say. If Pokemon faint due to due to like an ability, it's like Iron Barbs or Aftermath or something like that, the Pokemon who had the ability or held item wins. And if you both faint at the same time from Hail or Sandstorm, the last Pokemon to faint loses. What? Pumpkin Man is evolving. Your Pumpkin Man evolved into Empoleon. There we go. The leader has the biggest horns, even though all Empoleon have the same size horns. I mean... Yeah, I'll forget Peck for now. Like, Peck is just garbage. Like, with Stab, Aqua Jet has 60 power, and when super effective, Peck has 70? No. I'll teach you about the charms of bird Pokemon. So I believe my Captain Ultros and my Little Miss are about to evolve. Ever so closely. Wow, I admit I'm quite surprised. Me losing someone so young? I dare say not. Let me guess, like 2 Pokemon? 3 Pokemon! Oh my god, he's a veteran. Ridiculously underleveled compared to mine. Girafarig. One of those forgotten Pokemon that you'd like, oh yeah, Girafarig's a thing. It's normal and psychic? I do not remember that. really handy that everybody, even Team Galactic, is courteous enough to let me switch out my Pokemon. Tell me what Pokemon they're about to use, and then let me switch them out. There we go. Power of youth. The power of youth. Come on. 2 wiki berries. Wikipedia? Reminds me like halfway between agave and guacamole. Alright, made it to Celestic Town. Are you Cynthia's grandma? We need to play so far off the beaten path. There's nothing to see here but some ancient Pokemon etchings. Celestic Town, the past lands. There's an odd spaceman in front of the ruins. There isn't anything there, but that only seemed to make him angry. He's saying he will blow the town up with a bomb. The nerve of it all. If only I were younger, I'd punish that spaceman on my Pokemon. Bro, literal terrorist. Where's your cultural artifacts? Not here? I'll blow this up. This town is insignificant. There's nothing of value here. It doesn't need to exist, so I'll blow it up with a galactic bomb. Try to mess with me, I'll shut you down in the Pokemon battles. What's it gonna be? You gonna mess with me? I'll mess with you. You dare to oppose Team Galactic? That means you're taking on the world. No, the universe even. Well, take this. Hiya! Krogunk. Let's see whose Krogunk is better. What do you know? What do you know? Nice. I say, what does this Krogunk know that's super effective against me? Get out of here. I don't even want to. I don't even care. Whatever it is, he's too stupid to use it. Just got worked over by a kid, no less. Too much to handle. Whatever, I'm out of this one-horse town. There's nothing to do here anyways. Well, aren't you quite the trainer? That was magnificent. As the elder of Celestic Town, I give you my thanks. Oh, that old charm. May I see that, dear? What's it? What's that? You say Cynthia entrusted you with it to deliver to me? That's Cynthia. She's my granddaughter. Alright, gave the old charm to the elder. This old charm is something that made in Celestic Town long, long ago. It was made in honor of a mythical deity said to have created Sinnoh. These old charms are still discovered now and again. Since you're in Celestic Town, why not look inside the ruins? Okay. Examine the ancient cave painting. Mysterious designs cover a whole section of the wall. There are three strange things forming a triangle, and in the middle of them is a shining spear. What's this all about? Cave painting reminds me of an old story. There existed a being so powerful it was considered a deity at the time. Opposing this being were three Pokemon. The three kept balance with the one, as if they formed a triangle. It's an ancient legend of Sinnoh that is still told to this day in Celestic Town. Yes, I found something useful. You should take these. They belong to my granddaughter, but she's not using them. Surf, okay. To these TMs contains Surf. The user controls a huge wave, drags everything around it, except for the user itself, and attacks. And my granddaughter said something about, what was it? Yes, you can surf for your Pokédex across water, such as seas and rivers. You must first obtain a Heart Home Gym badge. On that matter, you will have to handle yourself, I'm afraid. Okay. There appears to be an insignificant... Let's try that again. There appears to have been an insignificant struggle here. Everyone should step back and view things from a bigger perspective. Yes, a bigger perspective, one that is on a universal scale. My name is Cyrus. I seek the power to create a new world, a world without strife. However, that power seems to be unavailable here. We met before, yes? It was at Mount Coronet. If you discover any power derived from the Legend of Sinnoh, inform me. For that power is what I need to create my new world. No. Whee! Howdy, study of local history? No. Two Greppa berries, sure. Do I know Fly yet? I do. Sure. No. Ooh. Okay, everyone, by Noctowl, we're going to show you Owl Best. Oh, our best. Owl Best. Hiya! I'm strong. 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 Am I really? No, I am strong. I'm strong. Okay, I'm all good to go. You started me good. I think you'll understand what I was doing when you see the move. These TMs. What? He was looking at me when he was talking to me. Raise the defense using Harden. Your Pokemon use Psych Up to get the same defense boost as his opponent. Whilst exploring the ruins, I spotted a trainer. I must investigate. Thunder Punch! Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Too late. Now it can't get paralyzed. Yikes. Investigation revealed the trainer to be tough. Oh. Strength Boulder. Who cares? Sure. Yeah. No point in going through Mount Coronet right now. Time to get everything wrong. Hey there, how's it going, champ? To be the gym leader here is a user of ghost type Pokemon. Beware, normal type moves have no effect at all on ghost type Pokemon. It's as if they weren't there, but you have to see for yourself. Go get them, Challenger, I believe in you. What is 3 plus 5 plus 7? Well, that's 15. Easy. So I'm going to go on all the wrong ones, because I want to battle trainers. I say battling trainers as if it's bad. You know, free experience for me, you know? Don't I have a Pokedex? Or did you screw up deliberately? I did screw up deliberately. Thank you for asking. Oh. What did that guy just do to me? I missed it. Oh, Haunter. Ow. Now take that, punk. Haunter used Lick on Charmander in the first game. Ugh. Gua, I was done in. You did indeed were dude in. Ooh. Boom. Yeah, actually. Might as well. Oh, I was wrong. You did the quiz so you get to battle with me, right? I actually did. Finally, a smart NPC. Sure, Brine. You hate to see it. You take over half their HP, and they go second. Use a status move. Doesn't raise their speed, so they ain't going first. They're done. Don't you know how to take it easy or anything? Yeesh. Ah, where's the darn Pokemon Center in this town? Why can I never remember where it is? I swear it was somewhere different. Correct. Congratulations. What is 12 plus 28? That's 40. What's 9 plus 10? I've been all sorts of places. That means I know tons of things. Kempa-Drew. What's stronger? Special attack is higher. Okay. Pop, pop, pop. These guys are weak. Literal ball of gas. Yeah, whatever. You can battle too. Yes, indeed I can. What was it? I'm not afraid of picnicking anywhere, so I've learned all sorts of things. I picnicked on the underside of an overhang. I've picnicked in the middle of the interstate. Oh no. Come on. Yeah, come on. Stop stockpiling. Alright, well, at least I'm gonna... Oh, yeah. That's not good. Come on! Let me have... Let the poor Croagunk have its experience. Holy moly. Thunder Punch. Yeah, my turn to get a critical hit, punk. Man, if it didn't get a critical hit, Croagunk would still be alive. Yeah, again, it's like not a terrible strategy to use like taunt. Beforehand. In like generally, but wasting a turn to use taunt. I don't know. Taunt works well with both Sucker Punch and Revenge, because they both pretty much guarantee that they work to the best of their ability. Sucker Punch, of course, priority move, 80 power. Only priority move that has 80 power, I believe. This is a special out there one. But the catch is, unless their selected move is physical or a special move, it fails. So if they selected a status move, they essentially get a free status move. Revenge is a low priority move. Always goes last, but doubles in power to 100 from 60 to 120 if the target hurts you before. Oops, wrong one. Wrong doors. Sorry. Yay. This one says, what's the first answer? 3 times 13? Well, that's 39. I wonder how young you have to be genuinely confused by these. Stop it! Thank you. How many times is my news app keeps telling me, "Oh, It Takes Two won Game of the Year at the Game Awards," and I'm like, I know, I was there. I wasn't there. I was watching. I'm still very upset. I stayed up all the way till 11 p.m. to watch the Game Awards for anything Nintendo, any Nintendo announcements whatsoever. Not only did I not, I didn't get anything. It's kind of sad. So Nintendo did not announce anything. They did have a presence there. They did have a few games nominated for some awards. They announced nothing. Literally nothing. They had a couple like year in review. Look at all these games for the Switch that are already exist. So subjects like Pokemon history, you know all the important things. But yeah, they had like the family friendly. I was laughing. The best family friendly game. They had 4 out of the 5 nominees. Like, what was it? New Pokemon Snap, WarioWare, God dang it. What was it? Mario, Bowser's Fury. That's right. So a remake with a little add-on. What was the other one? I don't really care. It did win. It Takes Two. That's what I was gonna do. It Takes Two won. It also won Game of the Year. So like, what do you mean? But it failed. Sucker Punch needs to go first to succeed? What? That's the first time I've ever seen Sucker Punch not go first, I guess. Honestly, yeah. Oh, do I want it though? I definitely want to keep Poison Jab. Like that's gonna be an end game one. I'm gonna look up Croagunk's moves. Sword, no, not Sword and Shield. Where's the level up move data? By leveling up, okay. Poison, okay, so we're at 36 toxic. Sludge, actually I should probably be looking at Toxicroak. Because it's gonna level up and evolve. Nasty Plot, Sludge Bomb, and Belch. That's got a higher special attack. What am I doing? Does Toxicroak also have a higher special attack? Come on, what are its base stats? There we go, base stats. Okay. Okay, it's got a higher attack in general, but maybe my IVs are just better. No, screw it. As much as it hurts me. Yeah, I think my toxic, my Croagunk might just have Crybaby IVs. Might just be the case. Already failed thrice. Last one. It was 15. Of course, you can just run back and check. Well, serious, kid, why don't you answer the quiz properly? You can get to the gym leader without a problem. Wasted my time. Now I gotta knock you around a bit. I mean, you have one job. Oh, 3 Pokemon. Well, look at that. Bring it on. Yikes. Well, I'm all out of sucker punches. That'll do it. Hunter. Sure, why not? There he is, everybody's favorite boy, Gengar. Uh-oh, can't switch out. I was definitely planning on doing that beforehand. Got me. Ah, you're hosed. Oh boy. I kind of deserved that, didn't I? I gotta stop mouthing off. Yeah, yeah. Kind of reminds me of Kalos Pokemon League. Imagine if I go in the 15, the correct answer, and then just back out and be like, oh, sorry, wrong room. Ooh, you want to battle me? Okay, then I'll do the best I can. Will you now? Joke's on you. For those of you in the audience that don't know, Trick Room reverses... Well, it doesn't necessarily reverse. What it does is it makes the slowest people, the slowest Pokemon go first. That's what Trick Room does. But everything else works accordingly. Like, it doesn't make priority moves go last. All it does is make, instead of taking the highest, the speediest Pokemon and saying you go first, it takes the less speedier Pokemon. I squeeze all my power. You're one impressive challenger. All right. Oh? What's this? A Happiny. Oh. How cute. Loves round white things. Carries an egg-shaped rock and an imitation of Chansey. Nope. Oh, it's so cute. I thought it was going to be like, oh, you need to challenge the gym leader before you can leave. And be like, no, I don't want to. This is kidnapping. Well, I'm glad I hatched that egg. Except not really. Bum 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 bum. BB's PC. Sure. was it, like middle, I want to say. I don't want to say center. There we go. Oh ho ho! Finally, you've arrived! Since I came to this region, I always try to learn new things. The old contest shows in the city. I say to myself, "En fin, I will excel." That's why I dress this way. C'est une performance. Also, I study Pokemon very much. I have come to be gym leader, and so it shall be that you challenge me, but I shall win. That is what a gym leader does, no? She like Kalosian. Supposed to like burn me first, my guy. Of course it was a critical hit. Of course it missed. You're supposed to do that first, my guy. Nice. No. Let me taunt first. Ah. Was that Dazzling Gleam? What? Oh my god. Yeah, so much of Pokemon can hinge upon. Oh, is this gonna hit? Thank you. That's gonna use Sludge Bomb. Yeah. Better be faster. Thank you. Of course, I'm burned, so yeah, suck it. Oh. Has the camera moved? Okay. I was gonna say. Thank you. Stop! Oh my god. No. God. Freaking whirlpool. Okay. I should be all right. Oh heavens, what is this? This is my final Pokemon? Should probably burn it. Of course it did. Excuse me? Since... What? God. See, this knocks me right out, probably. No. Thank you. You better hit with this. Thank you. I can intimidate them. Oh, what a shame. Intimidate the Miss Magius. So burned and attack is down. Yikes. Yeah. I think I've officially won. He just does not have enough to stall for. Never give up, no matter what. Though if Krogan if I had taught it Toxic, that would have been even better. Dazzling Gleam. So fantastically strong, I know why I've lost. I am dumbfounded, so very, very strong. You, your Pokemon, so strong. Your power is admirable. I shall honor it with this gym badge. Yay! The badge will let you use Hidden Move Surf from your Poketch. Take these technologies too. I know I make good use of them. Shadow Claw. Very sterling move it is. Hits turn. Critical hits often. Thanks, bud. So glad to see you. You're not very easy to track down. My grandma told me about what took place in Celestic Town. Thanks for what you did by the ruins. That Team Galactic, I thought they were just a bunch of eccentrics. You know, talking about how they're going to make a new universe and all. And that weird way they dress, too. I thought they were harmless. It appears as if they're a lot more trouble than I thought. I mean, stealing and hoarding Pokemon, that's just plain wrong. By the way, did you find the ruins interesting at all? If you did, you may want to visit the library in Canalave City. They have some ancient books that you might find interesting. May also be of help to completion of your Pokedex. I think you ought to go there. It like shows you a picture of Pokemon that you can't get. Whee! Tweeting has a great fishing hole. It's almost unknown to people. Yes, sir. An old rod is a good thing. You think so too? Am I right? Yeah. It's a good answer. We can be friends. Here you go. That's my old rod. Oh, you should fish whenever there's a body of water. And by the way, do you need tips using a fishing rod? Oh, excuse me. First hurdle when you're fishing for Pokemon is getting a bite. You gotta battle the Pokemon if you reel it in, so fishing gives you twice as much fun. Asked my boyfriend to meet here on Route 218, but he's nowhere to be seen. This looks so dumb. I'm just standing on the water. A man of the sea is also a man of Pokemon. Okay. You did great out there. And by great, I mean absolutely nothing. Thunder Punch. I don't think that's going to save you, my guy. Anchors away. Yeah. Its knuckle claws secreted toxins so vile even a scratch could prove fatal. But luckily not really. What's my girlfriend's on the other side? You saved me, thanks. Please take these. Okay. Let it rock, let it rock. It's rhythm of battle. Ba-ba-dum. Get wrecked, punk. Yeah. Oh, it's not going to take him out, I don't think, but wouldn't that be epic? Yeah! Nice. Get wrecked, boy. Can you hear it? That's my guitar weeping. What? Carl, long time no see. Is that Dawn's dad? You look puzzled. You're wondering who I am. Professor Rowan's assistant and Dawn's father. No, I did not. I was not wondering who you were. Though I should have been, because you look like every other scientist in this dang game. Professor asked that I upgrade your Pokedex. You see, I've chosen that spot on a hunch that you'd pass through. It already lets you toggle between images of male and female Pokemon. What? Keep an eye on Team Galactic. Professor concerned of what happened in Jubilife City. It's probably nothing to worry over. I'll be on my way now. Gee, I sure am thirsty. Okay. Where's the Darkrai house? Sure, I'll rest my Pokemon. Save up the game. Bup, 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 bup. Whoops. Oh, hey, Carl. You're going to challenge the gym leader up ahead, eh? Someone should check to see if you're ready for this challenge. And that someone is me with my brand new gym badge. Quick Claw. Ow. Bro, you still got a Staravia? Like, in all honesty, Barry should not be able to beat Byron. Not at this point, anyway. Bug and fighting? Well, that's free real estate. Thunder Punch. Yeah, this whole being able to switch out whenever I want thing, pretty good. Dang it. I thought it might be faster. Might have been faster than me. Got out of tighter spots in this plenty of times before. Okay, but never with me. Wrong move, my guy. When does Grotle of... Grotle? When does it evolve? At level 32? Why do you not... We're not done yet. Neither my Pokemon nor my Pokemon have given up. Why haven't you evolved your Grotle? What the heck? What just happened? You tell me I lost? Yeah. You stink, my guy. Yeah, you're just a bit better than me as usual. But listen up! Let me tell you who's going to take the Pokemon League and become the champion. You guessed right, it's going to be me. Anyway, you should be able to take on the gym leader here. Now hurry up and get to it. Should check the library. Well, this is Candy Lake Library. Please keep quiet while on the premises. What is it? Please don't disturb me when I'm reading. Who just stands in front of the bookshelf and reads? Books on the third floor are easy to read. The ones down here are all too tough for me to understand. Someone's always checked out a book I want to read. Every book contains someone's memories of various places and times. Libraries aren't just buildings where books are kept, you know, where different places and times are gathered together. Sure. Fieldstone's myth. A young man, callow and foolish in innocence, came to own a sword. With it, he smote Pokemon, which gave sustenance with carefree abandon. Those not taking his food, he discarded with no afterthought. Following year, no Pokemon appeared. Larders Group Air. Would you like to keep reading? Sure. The young man seeking the missing Pokemon journeyed afar. Long did he search, and far and wide too, until one he did find. Asked he, why did you hide? To which the Pokemon replied, if you bear your sword to bring harm upon us with claws and fangs, we will exact a toll. From your kind we will take our toll, for it must be done. Done it must be to guard ourselves for it, and I apologize. In the skies the young man shouted his dismay, and having found the sword I have lost so much. Gorged with power I grew blind to Pokemon being alive. I will never fall savage again. This sword I denounce and forsake. I plead for forgiveness, for I was but a fool. So saying, the young man hurled the sword to the ground, snapping it. Seeing this, the Pokemon disappeared to a place beyond seeing. Sinnoh's myth, sure. Sinnoh's myth. 3 Pokemon there were. Into the lakes they dove. Deep, deep, drawing no breath. Deeper, deeper they dove. Into suffocating depths they dove. Deeper than deepest they alight. From the lake floor they rise. Bearing with them the power to make vast lands, they rise again. No. Sinnoh's region's mythology. Sinnoh region's mythology. Long ago, when Sinnoh had just been made, the Pokemon and humans led separate lives. That is not to say they did not help each other. No, indeed they did. They supplied each other with goods and supported each other. A Pokemon proposed to the others to always be ready to help humans. It asked that Pokemon be ready to appear before humans, always. Thus, to this day, Pokemon appear to us if we venture into the tall grass. Sinnoh's myth. Betray not your anger, lest question mark will come. Weep not with sorrow, or it will draw near. When joy and enjoyment come as natural as the very air, that is happiness. Let such be the blasted by the hand of master of whatever. It was accustomed to speak these words. Where's the picture of Palkia? Yeah, I thought... Whatever. Hey there, Chap Timmy. The gym leader here uses Steel-type Pokemon. Steel-type Pokemon have high defense, generally, so you'll have to hit them hard. You want to fight? Steel represents an unbending spirit. If you never give up, the path to victory reveals itself. Shuddered. Should have led with that. Oh, shoot. My eye. Got some sleep in my eye. Woo. I never gave up, but I still failed to win. That's what happens. Pokemon Gym isn't only about seeing how tough your Pokemon happen to be. It's so much deeper than just that. It's a test of you as a person. Gary? Yeah, I think I'm going to win this one. Sturdy. Nope. It's got, like, what, Rockhead? Not Rockhead. Maybe Rockhead. Kind of a horrible move for Onix. I think the only recoil move it has is Double Edge. Which, you know, kind of sucks. That's not a Steel type. An ace is the knowledge and experience of battling at high levels. Demonstrate what it means to be a noob like you. You calling a noob? Might as well keep him. Like an ice type move, something like that. Metal Claw is going to be relatively useful against Candace's gym. I'm in the mood to sing a lullaby. Nope. Pokemon people have worked together for many years. Let's show you an example of that history. Just imagining the request for okay, I want you to build this, and this one will go nowhere. Why? Oh, he's just a maze. Don't worry about it. Man, all these guys are pushovers. A loss is a loss. Come out swing with super heavy judo chops. Probably should switch. Or not. Level up. Focusing on only one type, you can really see the strengths of this Pokemon. That's not a steel type. That's a water fairy. Metal Claw's like normally effective against it, right? Yeah. No. Yeah, that ain't gonna do diddly against me. That's doubly not very effective. Holy cow, you call yourself an ace trainer? That is normally not very effective, but regular not very effective. Not doubly so, but holy moly. Is that Byron? Yep. Should I go for it? Screw it. Ah, that's Orberg's gym badge. I see. You've defeated my son. That's no surprise. He still has much to learn. In place of my son, Rourke, I, Byron, will accept your challenge. Clink, clink. Frickin' use Safeguard or something like that. Or Interesting. Well, that's no good. You think that's going to do anything to me? There we go. Yeah, you're definitely hosed, my guy. Yeah, I'm confused. So I should it's probably for the best. Nah, probably knows crunch. Let's go for the gusto. Why not? I'm going crazy. Or I could note Thunderfang. Oh no! Come on. That is definitely not good. Okay. I'll take that. What? Thunderfang can make you flinch too? Okay, I am faster. I was gonna say, dang, it's fast. Oh, that's right, Trick Room. Because Steelix is really fast, like or really slow rather. Onyx is relatively fast. Like Onyx is faster than Steelix. Yeah. Unfortunately, only Revenge. Probably gonna one-shot me with a ground-type move. Oh, what's this? My last one? This is where we make our stand. Okay, sweet. That's good. Flash Cannon, interesting. But I think it ends here. Yep, that'll do it. My sturdy Pokemon defeated. You're strong enough to take down my prized team of Pokemon. In recognition of that power, I give you this, the Mind Badge. Having the Mind Badge enables you to use the hidden move strength for your Poketch at any time. You now have 6 gym badges. That means all Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you without question. Here, take these 2. Flash Cannon, if it hits it, may also lower the target's special defense. Hey, that's the Mind Badge. Good going. You're even tough enough to take a shot at becoming the Pokemon champion. Of course, I'm tougher, so that's not actually going to happen. Anyways, Carl, come with me to the library. Sure thing. Actually, I'm going to take a slight detour, Barry, my man. Catch me a Gibble. It's a little secret. Secret. Come on. Where's the thing? Nope. There we go. B-Barrel can use everything. That's not what I want. Where can I catch a Gibble? Cycling road, yada yada yada. Don't tell me, like, even the Pokemon down here are, like, level 15. That'd be freaking tragic. Oh no. This is locked behind strength. Why? Nice, a grip claw. Lengthens such moves as bind and wrap that like keep hitting a Pokemon. A revive. Probably shouldn't be riding my bike around. Ugh. Holy moly. I might have to just look in the underground. Cerebi, yeah. Because, like, total clown face on me, if this is true. But just, like, the fact that they're all level 15. Like, why are the Pokemon down here level 15? You can't get here until after you have 6 gym badges, for Pete's sake. Dependent solely on your level. Okay, might as well go down to the underground and get it. Can we pick that up, please? No! Thank you. Holy cow. Jeez. Can I just, like, dig out of here? I'll say, get me out of here. I'm out. I'm done. Icicle badge obtained. Honestly, I might as well just wait until I get the Icicle badge at this point. That's highly frustrating. Carl, over here this way. Okay. Okay, Gramps, I brought Carl like I said. Now I'm out of here. Okay, I get it. Everyone's finally here. Listen up! May have forgotten already, but I studied the evolution of Pokemon. The more I study, the more mysteries appear and multiply. There are some Pokemon that evolve, and others that don't. What makes them different from each other? Do immature ones evolve into ones that are more mature? Dude, his left eyebrow is like higher resolution than his right one. Why? Why? If so, what do we make of legendary Pokemon that don't evolve? Are we going to assume that the legendary Pokemon of Sinnoh are complete as creatures? This is where you three come in. There is said to be a mysterious Pokemon in each of the 3 lakes of Sinnoh. We can obtain data on them and may shed some light on how the process of Pokemon evolution works. I need help from each one of you on this grand undertaking. Help me find these mysterious Pokemon. What are you saying? I didn't get a Pokedex. And who was it that bolted from the lab before I had a chance to give them one? But that's water under the bridge. Seeing Pokemon with your own eyes is important for you in becoming a better trainer too. Count on me. It will help me with my Pokedex too. Carl, you'll go too, won't you? I would have made you all go regardless. Now then, there are 3 lakes. Fortuitously, there are 3 of you. You should split up and investigate the lakes individually. Dawn, you go to Lake Verity. You'll do. Barry, I want you to investigate Lake Acuity. That would take you almost to Snow Point City. The road there is harsh. I need a tough trainer to go. Yeah, of course, Gramps. You know how to call it. You can tell I'm the hotness. And at least Carl with Lake Valor. The lake is between Fieldstone and Pastoria, if memory serves. Has it stopped? Are all of you unharmed? That was really anticlimactic. Let's go outside, but be careful. I'm concerned about the city. Hurry along, but beware of aftershocks. Whoa, that tremor. That wasn't a natural occurrence. Hey, old dude and kid, something big just happened. Saying there's a huge explosion at Lake Valor. Kaboom! Like that. Gramps, I'm going to the lake. I have a bad feeling about this. That berry can't sit still. Carl, I'm worried about Lake Valor. However, I have no idea what is taking place. You must find out. Before you, I can't stress this enough. Don't get it over your head. We'll try to join you as soon as we inspect Lake Verity. You'll be okay, won't you, Carl? About 10 minutes left. I can do that. Staraptor just phase through walls. Alrighty. Alright, let's see if I indeed am getting in over my head. Next stop, Lake Verity. Closest thing to civilization out there is that Hicktown Twin Leaf. You can roll in there completely unopposed. Would you like to join the magic carpet and flop around in the mud? Blew the place up with a galactic bomb. Yeah, let's flex my muscles here. Guess who's got the better Pokemon? Me! Got him. Not very effective. But 60 power, 90 to stab, 180 because it's doubled. Yeah. Overwhelming. Oh? Manaphy hatched from the egg. We set off the galactic bomb. Its blast force was phenomenal. See, back in my day, the teams blew up lakes. They committed crimes against nature. They didn't yell. Really? Poison Fang? You stupid. Whoa! I ain't gonna flinch that way. Save PP on Sucker Punch. Let's keep it. Let's keep it going. Keep it moving. Yeah, okay. Well, what? He's using revenge as well? Yeah, okay. Nah, my turn. Yeah, you stink. Pokemon attack with phenomenal power. If you have our boss, I'll punish you for defying Team Galactic. I'll have my revenge. There we go. Now Toxicroak is pulling its own weight. Oh, sure. Honestly, probably not even that great, you know, considering. But whatever. Probably finish up this fight and then call it quits for the day. Ooh, I don't think I do. 109. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. Hammer Arm's better. Like bug and poison or whatever. Sure. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna catch another one in the Grand Underground. On got punished in the end. Yes, you did. Yay! Gabite! Bum. Long held belief that medicine made from its scales will heal incurable illnesses. Okay, folks, that's it for this stream. I will be back in an hour with some Super Smash Bros. Open Arena. So feel free to stop on by. If you like what you saw and you're not following, feel free to follow. But if you are following and you'd like more from me or you'd like to support me in other ways, you can check out my other social media in the description down below, or you can subscribe. Other than that, stay safe out there, folks. Get vaccinated as soon as you're able to if you are not yet. Don't leave your house if you're not vaccinated unless you need to. But if you do need to leave your house, make sure you wear a mask, stay at least 6 feet away from other people, and wash your hands often. I'll be back in an hour with Smash Bros. But until then, bye-bye.